yesterday brought another storm at Activision Blizzard, as the company confirmed that it has departed ways with 3 employees: Diablo 4 director Luis Barriga, lead-level designer Jesse McCree and World of Warcraft designer Jonathan LeCraft. While no reason was given for their departure, McCree and LeCraft were both featured in the infamous Cosby Suite photo, a group of men known for bad behavior at company events like BlizzCon. Jesse McCree was screencapped as posting one of the more vulgar messages in the group's chat. It's unknown if that alone was the reason for his departure, or if there was more uncovered in the investigation. This creates an unusual situation for Blizzard, which just so happens to have named one of its main Overwatch heroes Jesse McCree, the gunslinging cowboy, after the real-life McCree. Now, it's a legitimate question what might happen to that character, or at least his name, in the wake of McCree's departure. As part of Activision Blizzard attempting to change its culture, they specifically cited in-game content as on the menu for removal if it contained inappropriate references. From Bobby Kotick's statement, in-game changes. We have heard the input from employee and player communities that some of our in-game content is inappropriate. We are removing that content. This was mainly referring to instances like a World of Warcraft NPC being named after fired harasser Alex Afrasiabi. Though Jesse McCree has not been accused of direct misconduct toward women like Afrasiabi, clearly Blizzard believes his actions or inaction was inappropriate. So what happens now to Jesse McCree, arena shooter cowboy? Turns out the Overwatch community was wrestling with this even before McCree was fired. When McCree's vulgar comments in the Cosby Suite group chat came out, some players started to edge toward the idea that McCree should be renamed. In perhaps the most blatant display of a rejection of McCree, OWL casters Brennon, Bren, Hook and Josh, Sideshow, Wilkinson made the conscious decision to avoid saying McCree's name in a broadcast because of the actions of the real-life Jesse McCree. So, what does Blizzard do here? On the one hand, it's probably the case that 98% of Overwatch players had no idea McCree was named after a real Blizzard employee. I certainly didn't until this story broke. And yet you could probably say the same for the Afrasiabi NPC, but he's being removed all the same. Of course, I would not expect McCree to be removed from the game altogether, but a name change, turns out it was his alias, or something. I certainly wouldn't rule it out, and it may be the right move going forward. I just don't think you would want a character named after someone fired from your company during a harassment lawsuit purge, regardless of if that character has held that name for 5 years now. It's not just a nod to Jesse McCree, it's literally his entire first and last name.